There we go. I see live in that corner again. So that means showtime. That means time to have some fun. And that means it's time to say what's up, how you doing? And by now you guys are probably so sick of me here, saying, "Yep, this is Manny Vitale from My Fight or War and Manny Vitale's Wolfpack." But I'm going to keep saying it, and keep saying it, and keep pounding that out there, and we're gonna keep. Actually, besides doing all that, I hope you guys saw what we got going on tonight. I uh, I got a message from my brother Jared Blaine, and Chad Mattson, and this is gonna be fun. I hope you guys saw this. It's gonna be Freestyle Friday. It is posted on the page. Freestyle Friday tonight. We're going live at 8 o'clock Eastern time. It's going to be Jared Blaine, as everyone knows from Blacklist Podcast. Chad Mattson, everyone knows him. You know who I'm talking about. You don't know no intro needed for Chad and myself. We are going live tonight at 8 o'clock, and we are basically let just shit rip. And it's going to be called tonight Friday Freestyle, and we're pretty much going to be just going after anything and everything. And after talking with Jared, it's pretty much on the same concept as what I'm doing with Manny Vitale's Wolfpack, where we are going to pretty much go after any subject and let's, like I said, just let it rip, man. Whatever it may be, doesn't have to be this serious crap that we're just going to pound at you and get all extreme and all that stuff, which at times it will be. I'm not saying it won't, because it will. What I am saying is there are no limits. That's the best thing about this. You know with certain podcasts and certain messages that I've been getting from people, they've been reaching out to different people, different hosts on different shows, thinking that what's going on with their lives and some of the stuff that's bothering them personally, maybe not just personally, maybe it's work related, maybe it's family, maybe it's financial, maybe whatever it may be. um, some of the message I've been getting from individuals saying, I've been really wanting to touch on this. This has been bothering me for a long time, and I've had other people discuss it as well, and we really wanted to bring it to the forefront. But we've reached out to a few other podcasts, and they just said no because it doesn't fit their format. And again, I get it. You know, People start their podcast, and keyword, it's their podcast. They created it. It's whatever their format is, whatever their topics are. It's completely 100% up to them, and I support that 100%, because who am I to tell someone, that's bullshit, man? You should let him on your show. You should let him talk about this and let him talk about that. I mean, who am I to tell somebody that? So instead, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna add to the My Fight or War family, and add on to that wolf pack mentality, and add on to the Manny Vitale wolf pack, and that way we can still have that closeness of that, of the wolf man, of that pack mentality, of the join our pack, you'll never be alone. That same freaking mentality, that same concept goes over to the Wolf Pack podcast. And so today, when I got that message from Jared about, hey man, you want to go live with me and Chad? I was like, yep, I sure as fuck do. And when they said that it's going to be pretty much just us letting it rip and discussing, anything. And well, you saw hopefully you saw the post. It's not going to be anything where our hands are tied and we're focused on just one specific topic, or maybe it will be, who knows? Maybe someone's going to chime in, or maybe one of the guys has something in store that they want to discuss, and it may take up the whole show. But you know what? So what? If it does, it does. That's the best part of this whole thing. the limits and the boundaries are taken down. If we hit on something, if we're discussing a topic, and I'm just speaking for myself, I'm not talking for my brothers, I'm not talking for Chad, I'm not talking for Jared, I'm talking for myself right now and doing, my thing on my show is if someone hits something on me and we're talking about it, and maybe there's a couple other issues that are just popping around, but we're not getting a lot of feedback on the other stuff, but we're getting a shit ton of stuff on the topic that so and so brought up. Well, of course, we're going to stick on that. Of course, we're going to pound that and you know keep the focus on that as well. And if that starts to dwindle down, if we start getting the answers, if we start getting um, you know less and less comments on that subject, and we still have more of the other ones, then bam. In fact, there's the man right there, the music man. I mean, not only is he it's Jared Blaney, man. Not only is he the him and Brianna from Blacklist Podcast, who are kicking ass and helping, so many people in recovery. But now it's Jared Blaney, the music man, and his just incredible music that we are. I don't know what we're going to hit on tonight. Hope, but maybe that, maybe not, but whatever. But we are going to be hitting on it Saturday, uh, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Jared's going to be on the Wolfpack. He is going to be on the show as my guest, and we are going to be really promoting the shit out of his music, which people need to freaking hear. And not only that, but I hope you guys saw I was on High Sobriety with Dylan and Alicia, and after talking with Dylan and getting to know those guys, I didn't know that Dylan was reaching out and that was he was doing music as well. So guess who else is going to be on the show in the upcoming future? Dylan. And we're going to talk about his music and how maybe that's intertwining in what he's doing. Maybe, maybe not. That's his call. So these are all things that I'm really excited about. These are all things that are adding to what we're doing. See right there, man. Jared just typed in, man, that him and Dylan are working on a song together. And if it's anything like, which of course it's going to be, um, with the talent that these guys have, on their own, working together, are you kidding, man? It's going to be freaking incredible. So, but please don't forget to go back to iTunes and go to iTunes, check out Jared Blaney, check out Hail Mary, and buy it for freaking 99 cents, people. Come on, man. We want to support each other. We talk a good game. I'm here to support you. I'm here to support you. 99 cents. That 99 cents, it doesn't seem like much, and it's not. But you get a bunch of people throwing at 99 cents, and it can help Jared. It can help Dylan. It can help people like that who are busting their asses and doing what they're doing to make music, to make us happy. I mean, so come on, man, let's repay the favor and purchase their stuff on iTunes. Other than that, I am definitely looking forward to tonight, man, because there's a lot of things going on in this crazy ass world um, that I know I would like to jump on. And, it's going to be fun. I mean, by now, us three, I hope. As far as throwing our content out there, I'm doing my best as I can to get at the level with all these other guys. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing. And one thing I've been told by, certain people that have chimed in about what their opinion is on what I'm doing and what, my content is they like the intensity. And that's one thing is we all have that, with what we've gone through, our intensity is there, man. You start poking that fire and you push the wrong button and you're going to see intensity, and that's going to happen from all of us. As far as me, yeah, I definitely like to turn it loose. And so I know as far as myself, you get me going and, it's game on. And you guys know Jared and you know Chad and you know they don't dick around either. So, you put all three of us together on the same show. All I can say is hold on, folks. Hold on. And Jared put it best. It's going to be real. It's going to be raw. It's going to be uncut. And as I added on there, if you want this little sugar coated version, go somewhere else. So that's that. It's definitely not. Matt's like, yeah, dude, it's not from lack of trying because you're freaking driving us crazy every time we turn this on. We see your face. So that's what I'm trying to do, man. And the thing is, I'm persistence. I've been told that by people who have kind of helped me out as far as what what's going on, what I'm doing, what my plans are, what my goals are. And the one constant is, if you want this as much as you say you do, then you better freaking prove it. Don't just talk shit, prove it. Don't be on one day and then 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, and there's nothing wrong with people that do that, because with all of our jobs and our schedules, it's not easy. But if this is what you want as a profession, just like in any profession, I don't care what your job is. If you want to do this and you want it to be your passion, your profession, and you want to be out there, and you know what, screw that. You don't, if you want to be as good as the rest and that's what your goals are, hey, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I don't want that. If if you're not going to shoot for the stars, man, don't even freaking bother shooting, because I want to be the absolutely best that I can be. And that's not being, if you want to call me cocky and, like I said before, narcissistic, by being honest and saying, you want to be better than so and so. Well, they are outstanding, but that's what I'm shooting for. Yeah. I mean, what am I do? Lie and say, no, I don't ever want to be as good as they are. That makes no sense. So, anyways, you get, what do we got down here? No pansies allowed. That's for damn sure, man. What we're going to do is we're going to discuss stuff that I'm looking for. I don't even know what the hell it is, but I'm already getting excited thinking about it, because that unknown kind of fires me up. And, the one thing that we know about all of us that we deal with addiction and all that is we are so good at blaming other people for our actions. Oh, it's not my fault. So-and-so's fault. It's not my fault. It's the industry's fault. It's not my fault. They put too much alcohol in this alcohol and made it too addicting. They put too much. The drugs are too potent in these drugs. What? So see, I'm already getting fired up. Tone it down a little bit. What we got going on? I'm assuming this helps you as much as it helps. I love this shit, man. I swear to God, I do. It's not me jumping on here constantly. As some of you may think it is, to annoy the hell out of you, and that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I would absolutely love if I was able to take this to the level where this would be something that I do for a living. And you know what? Why not? I remember when I first started my Fight Our War, when I first started this, it was like 2 weeks into it, and I had this blank look, and I was just like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I knew that fire that was burning inside was something that I've never had before, and I knew it was the burning of faith, the faith of God that was put into me, the passion that I've never had before, and it was like, this is something that I will not ever take for granted, this feeling ever. And I remember sitting there and I was talking, and I remember the person I was talking to, I said, you know what? I know I haven't shut up about this, but I want to take this to so many levels that I don't even understand where I'm at yet. This was 2 weeks into it, over a year ago, year and a half, whatever it was. And I remember saying, I go, you know what? You always hear these stories on local media, on national media. All of a sudden, this story will pop on, and they'll be, and coming up next, we've got a story about this person who started this organization, who had this happen as a life event, and he took it to this, or she took it to this level. And next thing you know, they started on social media. And then after that, so-and-so happened to catch wind of one of their shows. And now they're doing this, and all these other doors have flew open for them. And I remember sitting there, and the person I was talking to, I said, "You know what? You hear about this shit happening all the time." And I remember just going, "You know what? Why not me?" And without a blink of an eye, all of a sudden I went, "You know what? Screw that. It will be me. I will be that guy." And I, I was not the type of person to talk like that until now, until then, until I started all this. Now I am that guy. And after I said that, I even kind of laughed myself, like, damn, who said that? That's kind of cool. I say that. Shit. I'm going to say that again. I will be me. Get that fire going. Believe in yourself. So that's what I did. And one thing led to another. And it was like, for me, saying those words and me believing those words and not just saying them, 2 weeks later, I was in one day, I was on my first audio podcast, my first audio video. So it was basically like the first radio, first TV podcast. 2 weeks later, one at 10 in the morning, one at 1 in the afternoon. And I turned around, I was like, holy shit, here it was. I've never done anything like this in my life. And I have this outburst from, the man above that gave me the faith and the courage to say those words, and not just say the words, but then to pursue them and then believe in them. And I did, and I still do. And now look, I'm out here ranting and raving and making a fool out of myself and laughing at myself. And then, sitting here being pissed off when I need to be pissed off to get the point across. And then I'm crying like a sissy on here when the topic is such that it brings tears to my eyes. And again, I've had people say, well, man, you can record this. You don't have to go live all the time, because that way you can stop and record and edit. And no, no, if I'm happy, I want you to see me smiling and happy. If I'm upset about something and pissed off, I want you to see this face pissed off. If I'm upset to the point where something's hurting me to the point where I'm in tears, I want you to see that I cry. They're called emotions, and they're real, and we all have them. So, you know what? All of this that you just heard me spew came about because I was going to come on here just for a quick little promo to advertise what Jared, Chad, and myself are doing tonight. And with all of that, all this came out. So there you go. I know I'd rather listen to you than Matt. I appreciate that, brother. I swear to God, I do. And I'm not kidding. Seeing your words like that. And yeah, you know what? I've got some buddies, and I've got people that I've known most of my life that'll pop on here and kind of, we screw around, make jokes back and forth. But then the sincerity comes out in a lot of the comments as well. So I do have people that'll make comments about, oh yeah, we'll listen to you or something like that. Just trying to be, just trying to have fun. But then as the show progressed and all that, all of a sudden I'll get a comment. And it's like, they were very sincere. It's like, and you know what, man, you're making a difference. Or like what you just said, Matt, about wanting to hear that. And, people might say, maybe you're kidding, maybe you're not, but it doesn't matter. Just seeing those words mean enough to me to make me work harder, to do more. So, someone else might feel the same way as you do. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. And, because when I say this, it's, it sounds like bullshit, and it's not. When I sit in this studio and these lights go on, I remember the first time that happened, I was in the actual studio. I was so used to being on your side of this. So you're looking at a monitor or you're looking at a TV, and you see the person talking into the mic. You see, the backdrop. That's what you see. So that's all I've ever been used to. My first day going to do an actual studio, I remember thinking, these beautiful buildings, and then you walk into these studios and this and that, going to be the beautiful furniture and this and the backdrops. I remember walking into this little building and down this hallway, down a couple stairs into this small room, and there were these four or six big ass cameras on rollers that were moving all around, that were stationed on the desk. Lights everywhere, crammed, like these are literally right on top of me. the desk was just propped up, desktops propped up against the walls everywhere. So if they wanted to change the appearance, they just popped the one top off the desk and put the new one on, maybe a different shape. A couple hooks, boom, backdrop done, totally different backdrop done. Within 5 minutes, it looked like a whole new set. So I'm like, what the hell? Cables running everywhere. And then I go to sit down, and I got this guy running over, wiring up a wireless mic on me. This guy over here telling me to look over to the camera and the lighting. And I was like, oh, what did I get myself into? But instead of having ultimate just terror, I was like, this is cool as this badass. And all of a sudden it was like a flip, flip of the switch. Instead of just a pure terror of the intensity of all this stuff, it was like, I want to do it again. Let's do another show. I want to do another show. Can we do it now? We're going to have you back. When? You want me to wait? You want me to stay here? Another week. I can stay right here in the chair for a whole week. And then the opportunity arose for me to get, turn my, at the spot of my house, the next the spare room, into a studio, and to be able to walk in and do this. I mean, this is a blessing. This is just unbelievable. So when I say I light up, when these lights go on and I see the live show pop up on here, and I see the mic and the lights going and the headset going, it's just like showtime, baby. It's freaking showtime. And I love it. So, anyways, again, this whole spewing of stuff that I just laid out there for you guys, I didn't. And the thing is, you'll see a paper and stuff for me to write notes down or stuff that people are writing, but you're not going to see me with a script and stuff, because I have no clue what I'm going to say when I hit live. No freaking clue at all. None. As I said today, or just now, this was going to be a quick little pop on here and say, you know what, tonight, we got, Freestyle Friday tonight. It's going to be 8:00 Eastern time with Jared Blaine, Chad Mattson, and me, Manny Vitale, coming at you live at 8:00 Eastern time. We're going to talk about whatever, whenever you guys want to. Bam, bam, bam. And that was going to be it. That was going to be it. And instead, you got all the rest. So, anyways, now that is it. Because I could. The voice is starting to go again. And if I'm getting this worked up and this intense, just thinking about tonight at 8, I want to save my voice, because if it's this intense with just me right now, you get those other two badasses on here, and like I said, it's going to be a great time. We're going to have fun. When it's going to be, we're going to be laughing, we're going to be crying, we're going to be yelling, we're going to be doing a little bit of everything depending on how it goes. And that's going to be, depend on you guys, I guess. So, we'll see. But I'm looking forward to it. And I know the Jared and Chad have been working so hard on different things, and they deserve all the credit. So until tonight, man, Matt, thank you so much for everything. And I really appreciate you popping on here and your positivity. And hopefully we'll see it tonight at 8:00, along with everyone else that can come on and check it out for Friday Freestyle, as it's called. So until then, you have a fantastic day. Enjoy the rest of the Friday, and we will chit chat soon. So don't forget, 8:00 tonight, Friday Freestyle. Jared Blaney, Chad Mattson, and me, Manny Vitale, coming at you live tonight at 8:00. So till then, have a good one, guys.